Hi, I'm back and with another video. And this time it's going to be 5 tricks for new or returning players to reduce their honing cost. Because as you know, if you're a new player or returning player, the biggest problem is going to be for you the honing. It drains your gold, and every drop of gold matters for you. So I'm gonna be giving you 5 tricks to reduce your honing. The first one is actually gonna be how to play the market, because I know a lot of you don't even do it, don't even bother to do it, but trust me, it's worth it. And what I mean by that, let's say, for example, you have a character that is 50-80, since it's pretty much easy to get 50-80 nowadays with the power pass, with the event and stuff like that. You completely overlook obliteration stone after it because you know you need these instead. So you know you need obliteration stone. But what you don't know is that you can also get these if you find them cheap. For example, you can abuse the impatient seller. For the guy that put like 280, which is in fact 2,800 for like 2 gold, he just wants a quick amount of gold, like quick cash. So he was impatient, he put it for this low price. You need to buy it if you need refined obliteration stone. And the reason is simple. Because when you buy it for 2 gold here, you can use the exchange NPC. And the way the exchange work is that you're gonna trade like the 2,800 obliteration stones for the refined ones. And the multiplier is like by 5. So basically for every 50, you're gonna get 10. And if you multiply the gold here, 2 gold, that means it's gonna cost you 10 gold per 10. Now let's check the price of the refined. It's like 15 gold per 10. So you're saving 5 gold just by doing this. Do you know the amount of gold you're saving at, like, let's say 100? You're saving like 500 gold, and that's just one tap, because 100 is just basically one tap. Enough for, like, it's only enough for one tap. So on every tap, you're saving 500 gold. So if you do 10 taps, that's like saving 5k. So it's actually worth doing. And let's say you're still not at those late stages yet. Let's say you need mats for a tier 1 uh, character. You see this? This is Harmony Leap Stone. Let's say you need the Harmony Leaps. You can, instead of buying these off the market, you can buy Life Leap Stones. And I don't know why this still exists in the game. This is basically a tier 2 like mat, and it has been removed from the game ages ago, but it's still circling around the I mean the market. You can buy them because when you dismantle them, they give 3 Harmony Leap Stones. So they're gonna give you 3 of these. And you see the irony? For just one, for the Harmony Leaf Stone, you have to buy it for 3 gold. But if you buy this for 4 gold, you get 3 of these. So for every 10 Life Leap Stones, you get 30 Harmony Leap Stones. And like, for if you wanted to buy it directly, to buy the Harmony Leap Stone directly, it's gonna cost you 90 gold here. But if you buy it through the Life Leap Stone, it's gonna cost you 40 gold. You're saving 50 gold on every 10 pieces. That's actually hilarious. That is just an idea on how to play the market. You can also do it for the Marvelous Leaps. If you see this, Marvelous Honor Leap Stones are like 9 gold, and if you exchange 5 of them, they're gonna give you, where are they? They're gonna give you Radiant Honor Leaps. And like 5 multiplied by 9, that's 45, right? So that's 45 gold. Here, I swear earlier it was at 50. Yeah, this is just like a small patch. It's usually at 50 gold. So you're saving 5 gold on like each leap. Not each leap, on every like 5 leaps. So at 10, like 50 leaps, you're gonna be saving like 50 gold. So it's just small savings here and there that can actually make a difference for you, especially as a new player that desperately need gold. The second tips would be using Mary Shop because I know a lot of you are not using it. And let me show you. You see this? This is like the prime or rehab fusion material. Always calculate your cost. For example, this is how you do it. If you buy 50 here, it's gonna cost you 45 crystals. Let's go and see how much is 45 crystals. So 95 is like 3k. So just cut this by half. So it's like so 45 crystals is around 1,500 gold. Now let's see if I wanted to buy them off the market. So here they are. Let's put the same amount, which is 50. So that's 2,250 gold. That means that on every 50 we have used material, we're saving 750. Yeah, we're saving 750 gold. So around 100, we're saving 1.5k. So that's actually a lot. So you see when these stuff accumulate, you're gonna actually be saving a lot of gold. Second one, I mean the third one is managing your weeklies and your dailies. Because I know most of you just like almost all the time you just go for the leaps quest. You just get the leaps one, or sometimes if you need silver, you just put the silver one, and that's what you do. But actually, here is what you need to do. For if your character is 4090, not for, I mean, under 4090, never pick the leaps quest because it's not worth it. Only go for the leaps quest if your character is 4090 or above because it's gonna give you access basically a decent tier of leaps. But if it's under 4090, do not go for the leap quest. It's better to go for honor shards or silver and for the weekly as well. Here, let's say you wanted to go for cube. You see, there is like this one gives 11, but it's only worth if it's a higher tier of leap stones. If your character is still tier 1, it's better for you to get the silver. And you don't need the shards because there is so many sources of shards for tier 1. Never do tier 1 shards because you can get them off so many NPCs and so many events as it's not gonna be worth. And for the fourth tip is that you should always buy buses. And it's gonna sound crazy, but I will explain. So, but there is one condition first. The price that you are going to pay for the bus should not be higher than what you are going to earn for that specific raid. And what I mean by that, let's say you have a Brill ult that you parked and you don't want to do like raids on it because it's either like really bad in terms of it doesn't have no engravings, it doesn't have no gems, and it's parked at 40, 90, or like you finished the set already on it and you just don't feel like playing it. Buying a bus for it and at the same time making sure you get the same amount of gold back will give you access to the mats, and you need them for stuff like this. For example, for Braille, you only get these phantom marks if you do Braille, and if you don't do raids a lot, you're not like the amount of phantom marks you're gonna have are gonna be low, so you're not going to be able to get these mats. And it's even worse when it's like a higher tier of content, like a can, for example, even if it's normal mode, because you can actually get this all the time. So look at the amount of like mats that you're wasting. I know some people hate a con, but imagine the amount of mats you're wasting by not doing it. This is already huge. So you should do like buses even when you don't need them, just for these, just to get these because they give a lot of mats. And obviously you can stop when you have exhausted everything. But some stuff like Akan and Kaya, I guess they give you like weekly ones, like these, like especially unlimited. So uh, I don't think you can afford to not do these. So even if you hate doing the raid, you can just buy a bus for it, with the condition that the price should be the same amount of gold you're going to earn from the raid. And the other one is fused leaves. Let me show you. Do not use advanced leap stones or fused leap stones, or yeah, these are the only two, right? This is the higher tier. Yeah, leave them on any character that you have. Stack them. Don't use them because using them at that tier is completely useless for two reasons. It's either like the chances are very low, it's like 3% chance or something like that, or you can get that honing for dirt cheap. Like it's gonna be like, for example, 1460 or 1445. Using fused leaps for that is like a waste of mats because you can later on exchange them and keep exchanging them to turn them into concentrated leap stone. Because this is gonna give you a 10% chance at a can armor, and that is like worth way more than whatever you are gonna use them for at the lower tiers. So this is the last tip, and basically save your used leapstone so you can turn them into the future into concentrated leapstone and use them for the highest, most expensive honings and not waste them pretty early. And that's it for today. Yeah.